Welcome to my 350 subscriber special. I thought a long time what I would do it on, so here's my look at Sonic Mania, the highly acclaimed, best-selling retro reimagined game from Sega and Christian Whitehead. From fixing messy Game Boy Advance ports to making one of the best installments in the franchise, Whitehead leads a host of talented developers here. Tantalize also did a great job on the Switch port too. Tyson Hesse's art is incredible. Not surprised he played a large part in fixing the movie's design, as is the music from Tay Lopez. Plot is in very much the same vein as the classic 16-bit trilogy, with Sonic and his friends Tails and Knuckles must reclaim the Chaos Emeralds from Dr. Eggman and a quintet of robots known as the Hard-Boiled Heavies. Think a villainous take on the Super Sentai and Power Rangers teams you've got them. The emeralds are hidden in special stages that recall the ones in Sonic CD, right down to chasing UFOs and mimicking that game's scaling rotation tricks with modern technology. Now, let's go through each stage, mixing classic levels with zones unique to this game. We of course lead off with the Green Hill Zone, and we face off against a Death Egg Robo at the end of Act 2. Next up is a Chemical Plant Zone, a unique spin on the Act 2 boss, playing a game of Mean Bean Machine. Big fan of that puzzle spin-off. Also gotten into the Japanese Puyo Puyo games it was based on, too. Stage 3, Studiopolis Zone, also has Easter eggs to other Sega titles, and here's where the ones that stood out me the most. Then plays location from Streets of Rage, a remote band's named for the Hornet from Daytona, USA. It was named drop lock-on technology, and the "To be this good takes ages" tagline. And the music is also fantastic in this stage. It pits us against a heavy gunner. There's a pretty creative battle too. We have to knock certain missiles back at them as they're being fired at you. Next up is the Flying Battery Zone from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and while that was one of my favorite stage, it does still make creators use of this as a legacy stage from that game. After that is the Press Garden Zone, a printing press and sawmill hybrid with Heavy Shinobi as the boss of Act 2. He even sounds like he's from a Shinobi game, low-key excited to finally get a new one this year, and it seems like they'll print anything these days. Next up is the Stardust Speedway Zone, complete the race against Metal Sonic. Music is as catchy as ever, especially given the viral videos of the off-model plush toy. The next stage is the Hydro City Zone. Much of what I said in my Sonic 3 and Knuckles video applies here as well. After that is Mirage Saloon Zone, a Wild West themed stage where we face off against the Heavy Magician. How do we beat her? We head towards the Oil Ocean Zone from Sonic 2. Nothing personal, but this stage might be a subconscious reason why the drill baby drill mindset doesn't click with me. Next up is the Lava Reef Zone, returning from Sonic and Knuckles. We also face the remaining members of the Heavies, Heavy Rider, an anti-Pink Ranger who has a motorboat named Jimmy, and the Heavy King. There are two stages that help close out the game. The first is Metallic Madness from Sonic CD, with the Mark II Egg Piston and Gashapondra mech. Final stage of the base hangs before you get the Emeralds is Titanic Monarch, which features the Crimson Eye in Act 1 and the Phantom Egg in Act 2. Once all the Chaos Emeralds are collected, we're taken to the Egg Reverie Zone, with two final bosses in the Phantom King and Eggman and his Kleptomobile. Take them both out, and pieces have been stored once again. 1 year after the game debuted, in 2018, an expansion fittingly entitled Sonic Mania Plus went live. On top of a host of new modes, the most prominent addition was a return of two characters that hadn't been seen in decades. Mighty Armadillo, Vector the Crocodile, stepping to lead Team Chaotix in his absence, and Rave Flying Squirrel. Good at times any wrap this up. While a direct sequel is not something I would be against, for now, both Sega and the developers have pursued other projects. I've heard very good things about Penny's Big Breakaway especially. That said, It's a textbook example of how to do a great retro reimagined game. I want to thank everyone for their support, and I will see you all again soon. Take care. The third stage is Studiopolis Zone, and also shows how the game features Easter eggs to other Sega titles, or the ones here standing out to me the most. There are plays and locations from Streets of Rage, and several remote fans named for the Hornet from Daytona, USA. They also name drop lock-on technology, and the to take this.